I'm in the central coast of Vietnam, in a party town called Nha Trang, where there's the best seafood in Vietnam. There's beaches, there's islands, and amazing street food. And you know what? The locals are really hot. I'm walking through the back streets of Nha Trang, where I've entered a haze of aromatic smoke. Beside me, he's grilling char-grilled pork skewers. Over there, they're selling exactly the same dish. Now here, they're cooking nam nung, which is a Nha Trang delicacy, and I'm going to cook it right here, right now. Now this is a dish that you have to try at home. Bring it to your next Sunday barbecue and impress all your friends. These guys here sit here all day during the day and they roll around 100 kilos of this mince per day. And I'm going to do my little version. Ground pork, so there's around 300 grams of that, 300 grams of fish paste. Now this fish paste you can get at any fishmonger, your Asian market at home. I'm going to start with 6 spring onions, just the white part only. I've finely chopped that up. I'm going to pound that slightly to make a fine paste. I've got some garlic as well. You probably need around two cloves, finely diced. So that's nice and consistent. I'll scoop that out into a small bowl and set that aside. All right, that's done. Okay. Got some ground pork. I need to pound that to make it nice and sticky so we can do a nice sticky paste. Now I get out my big boy. Now I'm not compensating for anything. I just need this big thing to really pound it and make it a sticky paste. So when it starts sticking to the pestle, dip it in your fish sauce and pound. Nice and strong. It's a great technique we're doing here. So I'm happy with that consistency. You can see it's all stuck together and it's nice and sticky. There you go. I'll put that aside. And then start on my fish paste. I'll do exactly the same thing. Fish paste goes in. There's so much going around. I mean, there's motorbikes stopping. They're getting takeaway. I have 5 or 6 portions. They take it home to the family. Really, really busy place, pumping. Fish paste is in. Big guy comes back out again. Pound it nice and tight. Now you need lots of force on this because you want a nice and elastic consistency. Okay. Sticking nice and well. I'm going to add my pork back in. Now I'm going to mix it all together. Mix it all together, pound it together with the pounded spring onion and garlic. It's good. Going to dunk it again. So that's getting nice and elastic right now. Now I just need to take it out of the pestle, mortar and pestle. Okay. Now I'm going to scoop it out and season it. See how sticky that is? Nice and compact. Put it there. Really heavy mortar and pestle. I think that's around 15 kilos. And I just need to season it. Some pepper, black pepper. Around a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of salt from the many salt fields around Nha Trang, and around a tablespoon of sugar. We've already got our fish sauce that we pounded in earlier, so that's okay. Now I'm going to oil my hands just so it doesn't stick to my hands. Just like that. Oh, feels quite good. Mix that through. And what you got to do is grab a little handful, put it in a bowl, and bash it. Now what this technique does, it gets all the air out, and after it's char grilled, it leaves a nice, tight, crunchy texture. A little bit chewy. Hello, Gong. Hang on. So just keep working at that until it becomes nice and firm. And it gives it a chewy, elastic texture. This is what nam nung is all about. It's all about the texture. Got my chopstick here. This has already been used, and we just recycle it, and then we mold it onto the chopstick like that. Now I hope to sell these for this restaurant, so I'm not very good at this. There's a girl in there that can do it way better than I can and a lot faster, and I'll get her out here to do some for me. Em đâu? Em ơi, vô làm giùm đi. Làm cái đấy. Đây, làm đi. There's one done. Dầu không? She doesn't even need the oil, she's so good at it. Perfection, much better than mine. Đi làm cái nữa đi. Her technique and her speed is unbelievable. She's been doing this for 4 years, thousands of them each day. I'm so glad I got her to do it instead of me, that's for sure. Cái nữa đi em. She doesn't need the oil, I don't know how she does it. Bây giờ một chút mình nướng được em. Để cái đồ nướng. Cái nữa đi, cái nữa đi. So we're on to our last chopstick, and then I'm going to throw them on the char grill. On each side. And here I'm using rice paper. This is a different type of rice paper. It's quite dry. You don't need to rehydrate it in water at all. The idea of this one is to get your green banana, rub all the moisture onto there, cucumber, do the same thing, rub it around. Green mango, nice and tart there. Lettuce, some garlic chives, mint. I've got fish mint, I've got green mint, and I've got sawtooth coriander. That all goes in. Now this is a new thing for me. It's deep fried rice paper. Nice and crunchy. Really fantastic. And you got a skewer, pork and fish skewer out of the chopstick. And just wrap it all up. So textural, so crunchy. And I'm just gonna dip it into my homemade fish sauce. And that's your dish. It had crunch, it had chewiness, the green mango, the freshness of the green banana, fresh herbs are coming out. Absolutely everything in one roll. Fantastic. I can see why it's a local favorite. Char grilled pork and fish skewers wrapped with rice paper and crunchy green mango. Nem nướng Nha Trang.